These two superstars are about to step between the ropes and compete for the ultimate prize in our business. And love him or hate him, whoever walks out of here as the champion has the undisputed right to call himself the best athlete in the WWE.
You can't say that this kid didn't earn his title shot. He paid for it in blood every step of the way. And you could tell just by looking at him, the champion is going to have one hell of a fight on his hands tonight.
Weeks of incredible victories and crushing defeats have brought us to this match tonight. Here with the whole world watching, two men compete for the ultimate prize in sports entertainment, the right to be called the very best.
Your heart's got to go out to this challenger, Cole. He busted his ass to make it to the big dance, and he's just a quick 3 count away from fulfilling the dream of every superstar in the locker room. I'm telling you, Cole, I got goosebumps. Until you've stepped between those ropes, you got no idea how important a title shot is. This is a make-or-break time for the challenger.
These superstars have been building toward this match for weeks, and it all comes down to this match. Tonight, with the title on the line, one superstar's dreams will come true, while another's will be crushed.
Every time there's a belt on the line, Cole, I get chills. There's nothing more important than a title match. I've won a lot of titles in my day, and I've lost them too. Let me tell you, winning them is a hell of a lot better than losing them. This is the dream of every superstar in that locker room, to get a title shot against the champion in front of thousands and thousands of fans and millions watching around the world. I can tell you from experience, there's nothing better than winning gold, and there's nothing worse than losing gold. There's going to be a lot of blood, sweat, and tears left in that ring tonight.
Shelton Benjamin hasn't been around the WWE that long, but he was a former All-American in track and a 4-time All-American in wrestling. He's quick, he's smart, he's dangerous in the ring.
Not necessarily. A little quick guy can move faster than a big, powerful guy. And a real mat tactician, he can tie up a guy in knots. You can't ever take anything for granted. I got no idea how Rey Mysterio does half the moves he does. I was always more of a takedown type of stretch him type of guy, make him tap out. That was my deal. Well, you know what, Cole? I hear you like wearing, women's underwear and stuff, and maybe you should sign up for one of these matches. Wear some garter belts and those nipple rings and all that silliness. The title's on the line. It doesn't get any bigger than this. If this challenger wants to make his mark, he's going to have to tune out everything except his opponent. Bubba Ray's another guy I had many scraps with in ECW. Him and Devon, let me tell you something, two of the toughest guys I've ever faced. Randy Orton is what they call a blue chipper, a can't-miss prospect. This guy, third-generation superstar, big-time future. Cole, there's nothing freakier than the dead man. Not only does his opponents have to worry about losing the match, they have to worry about losing their souls too. I'll tell you what, Cole, I don't back down for many guys, but if I saw Kane walking towards me on the sidewalk, I'd cross the street as quick as I could. Cole, you should really wrestle one of these chicks sometime. You could, graduate to have her on top of you at least 3 or 4 seconds, then you get some. Normally I'd say a guy as cute as Edge is too pretty to be a wrestler. But I'm telling you what, Edge has got the tools to be one of the greatest superstars of all time. Cole, like him or not, you got to hand it to him. He was the better man tonight. But if I could give him a piece of advice, I'd tell him not to get too cocky. I get why people are saying boring while Lance Storm wrestles because he's extremely bland looking and he's a tan. But not for nothing, this guy's very technically sound.
It all comes down to this. 2 superstars, 1 title. Tonight, in front of this capacity crowd, 2 of the greatest athletes in the WWE compete for the ultimate prize.
The smartest thing the game ever did was hook up with that man right there, 16-time world champ, Ric Flair. Rhino's one tough SOB. He's got a surgically repaired neck, and he still just keeps going in there and butting heads with people. He's nuts. I'll tell you what, Cole, they don't get much more hotter than Sable. She was hot back in the day, and she's hot in the present day. Straight up hot, Sable. Looking at the size of Hillbilly Jim's beard, you could put like families of birds in there and store like macaroni in there and some pizza. The era of Magnitude has arrived, Cole. Ever thought about becoming a Magnitude follower, Cole? I mean, come on, everybody calls you an MFer. I understand that Kane had a pretty rough childhood. With getting set on fire and all, but that's no excuse for his brutality sometimes.
Tonight, 2 of the greatest superstars in the WWE compete for the ultimate prize, fame, fortune, and the respect of their peers and these fans. Charlie Haas was an academic All-American at Seton Hall University, and he brings some impressive amateur skills into the ring every time he steps between the ropes.
I'll tell you what, man, I feel bad for anybody who's got to tangle with Rhino. Everything Rhino does in there, he does with a purpose, and it hurts. Chris Benoit is one of the most rugged wrestlers I've ever been in the ring with. I'm dead serious. He's straight up, tough, and credible. I love Ric Flair's attitude. Do whatever it takes to win. That's why the Nature Boy is the 16-time champ, Cole. Ric Flair said it himself. If you want to beat a man, you got to beat the man. And without a doubt, Flair is still the man. We've watched this athlete claw his way to the top, and now there's only one superstar left in his way, the champion. This is going to be intense. Chris Jericho, the total package, Cole. Great ring work, great mic work, and always taking his game to the next level.
A-Train has faced the biggest and the baddest superstars that WWE has to offer, and he's lived to tell the tale. This guy's flat out scary, Taz.
John Cena calls himself a veteran, Cole. I don't know about that. I think I kind of disagree, but there's no doubt that he's the doctor of thugonomics. I'm making a prediction, Cole. I predict we're going to see Eddie Guerrero do some lying, some cheating, and some stealing. Scott Steiner's really a genetic freak. This guy's got muscles on top of muscles and muscles where muscles shouldn't be. I don't know what that whole King of Bling Bling thing is about, but there's no doubt that Jericho is one bad dude. In my mind, Cole, Ric Flair is the greatest world champion this business has ever seen, and he's still going strong. Tell you what, Cole, I'll handle talking about what it feels like to be in the ring, and you give some tips on how to frost somebody's hair. Stephanie McMahon is our general manager, Cole, so you better watch what you say about her. Or, you might be on the unemployment line, which would be great for me.
The man-beast from Detroit, Michigan is a former ECW champion, a former hardcore champion, a former WCW U.S. champion. Batista's a former partner of Triple H and Ric Flair, and there's no doubt this rookie monster has all the skills to make a huge impact in the WWE. A lot of people might say that Kane should be in therapy instead of a wrestling ring, but it's hard to get a 6'10", 300-pound monster to do anything he doesn't want to do.
Let me tell you something, Cole. No matter what you have to go through during a match, it's all worth it once that ref raises your hand.
Booker T is an amazing success story, starting off as almost a lost cause, working his way up to being one of the greatest WWE superstars in the ring today.
Here's the deal, Cole. You don't want to take your eye off Devon for 1 second. He's a rough customer. I've still got the scars to prove it. Back in ECW days, I won a few rounds with Rhino. Let me tell you something. He's a tough dude, strong and stocky, my style. Triple H is a student of the game. This business is his life. He eats it, he sleeps it, and he damn well breathes it. Absolutely, Cole. Every WWE show is bigger and better than the ones that came before it, but tonight's show is going to be the biggest of them all. Hey, Chavo Guerrero grew up in a wrestling family, Cole. The Guerreros are a legendary lucha libre wrestlers in Mexico. I know the Heartbreak Kid ain't no stranger to controversy, but I kind of like that about him. You got to do what it takes to keep your spot. Absolutely, Cole. No disrespect to The Rock, but these guys are the most electrifying superstars in the WWE.
Tonight, the WWE is going to bring down the house in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm Michael Cole here with Tazz at ringside. We're just moments away from what promises to be one of the greatest WWE events in history. I'm Michael Cole with Tazz at ringside.
I don't want to say what kinds of ideas this match puts in a man's mind, so let's talk about the ideas it puts in your mind, Cole. Some say Triple H is the cerebral assassin, and it's the truth. The most dangerous muscle is the one between his ears. I love seeing Booker T wrestle, Cole. He's got a real unconventional style, and it's a hell of a lot of fun to watch.
We've watched this rivalry build for weeks, and tonight with the title on the line, these superstars are going to settle the score once and for all.
These tomatoes are so cute, Cole, but I could never be with a chick who might be tougher than me. That would kind of freak me out a little bit.
Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, where the sold-out crowd is on its feet. The roar is deafening. I'm Michael Cole. I can hardly hear you, partner. You can hear the roar of these rabid fans behind me. They can't wait for WWE action. I'm Michael Cole. I can barely hear you, partner, Tazz. Despite being an active superstar for more than 25 years, Ric Flair can still wrestle circles around superstars half his age.
You know, like him or not, anytime Matt Hardy gets in that squared circle, you know his match will be a rocket buster. And that's because I didn't say nothing yet, Nits. And of course these Boston fans are going crazy. They ain't seen the champion since 1918. Mr. McMahon's incredible, Cole. How many other billionaires do you see get on TV and beat the hell out of somebody as part of their job?
He gave it his all, but his all just wasn't good enough. I'm sure this isn't over. We'll see these two meet again soon. Tajiri is truly an international superstar, extremely popular in his homeland of Japan and a huge fan favorite in the United States as well.
I'll tell you what, man, it should be against the law for a chick as tough as Lita to be looking that hot. What a tomato.
Good evening and welcome to Los Angeles, where a sellout crowd is ready for some WWE action. I'm Michael Cole with Tazz at ringside.
Jericho gets on a lot of people's nerves, but you gotta remember that he is the very first undisputed champion. Big Show's one big, ugly, angry dude, and I feel sorry for anyone who gets in the ring with him. Tori's outfit doesn't leave much for the imagination, but believe me, my imagination is floating around right now. This is like dying and going to heaven. Only I'm still alive, and I don't have to be on my best behavior, if you know what I'm saying. This guy Benjamin's out of sight. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. So quick, so strong, and so credible. No doubt, Cole. Every WWE show is bigger and better than the ones that came before it, and tonight's going to be bigger than all of them. Detroit was built on blood, sweat, and American steel, Cole, and that's exactly what they're going to see tonight, right here in Hockey Town. I love Booker T. Five-time WCW champion.
Triple H has faced the greatest WWE superstars of all time and won, but is the game on his game tonight?
I'll tell you something, Cole. These Canadian fans are just as pumped up as the fans back in the States. It's going to be a great show tonight.
It's more than just the title on the line tonight. It's also the pride of these two phenomenal athletes in their future in WWE.
They're already going crazy, and the action hasn't even started yet. You know, tonight is going to be off the hook.
Randy Orton's a third-generation superstar. His father, of course, was Cowboy Bob Orton. His grandfather was Bob Orton Sr. A big WWE welcome to all our North American fans from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Michael Cole with Tazz at ringside. Good evening and welcome to a sold-out show from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm Michael Cole here with Tazz at ringside, and we got a show for you tonight.
It's true what that guy said, Cole. The best defense is a good offense, and we're seeing good offense right here tonight. Well, Cole, when you're championship material like me, you're focused on your opponent, and nothing else means nothing, just your opponent. Geez, they're going at it pretty rough in there. I hope they don't accidentally tear each other's clothes off. That'd be really bad. I can't believe what we just saw here tonight, Cole. There's no way we're not going to get a rematch after that. Viva la raza! Hey, what's that mean anyway, Cole? Never mind. I'm pretty sure it means Guerrero's awesome. It's great having a fancy video and some cool music and lots of pyro, but it's what you do in the ring that counts. One hell of a match right there. It was a 5-star match of the year candidate. Rocket Buster off the hook match.
Bubba Ray Dudley is half of possibly the greatest WWE tag team ever, and he's a dangerous competitor in his own right. Good evening and welcome to Miami, Florida. Michael Cole and Tazz at ringside for an unbelievable evening of WWE action.
He's the showstopper, the Heartbreak Kid, one of the greatest superstars of all time. You gotta love Shawn Michaels. Hey, if Y2J locks on that Walls of Jericho, you might as well ring the bell because that one will be over. Shawn Michaels is one of the greatest WWE champions of all time. Period. This guy is one of a kind. Big Evil's got more than a decade of destruction under his belt, and there's no substitute for that kind of experience.
Michael Cole and Tazz here with a big WWE welcome to all our fans. Tonight's show is simply unbelievable. Rico's one of the most flamboyant WWE superstars on the roster, but you can't deny his in-ring skills.
Benoit calls himself the greatest technical wrestler in the world, and you know what? I don't argue with that. I agree with Benoit.
A big Southern California welcome to all our WWE fans. I'm Michael Cole with Tazz ringside in San Diego.
One word, Cole, pride. Pride. There's a lot of pride on the line in this one. No one wants to be second best. I'll tell you, Cole, I wouldn't want to meet these divas in a dark alley. Oh, wait a minute. I could get creative in a dark alley with them. Maybe you could hear me, but you're not letting me talk. Let me get a word in for God's sakes. But no doubt this crowd is pumped, and so am I. Man, this just doesn't feel like a Trish Stratus match without somebody, yammering on about her puppies.
At 5'6", 165 pounds, Rey Mysterio proves that the WWE isn't just a big man's game anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some WWE action. I'm Michael Cole here with Tazz at ringside. Tonight's show is simply amazing. No pinfalls, no submissions will be counted in this match. The winner is the one who strips her opponent down to her bra and panties.
Yeah, big shout out to all our fans in the 619 area code. This sellout crowd can't wait for the show to start. Yeah, LA, it's always full of the stars, but tonight they're going to get to see some WWE superstars.
Good evening and welcome to yet another sold-out WWE event. I'm Michael Cole here with Tazz at ringside, and we got a hell of a show for you.
I could never get enough of Trish's two biggest assets, her competitive spirit and her in-ring ability. Let me tell you something, Cole, right now, plain and simple. The only thing better than a tomato is a peeled tomato. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'll tell you, that was a tough loss. I wouldn't be surprised if he winds up going backstage for a little revenge later. Look at the size difference between these guys, Cole. Big Show always looks like he's wrestling midgets. Oh, this definitely ain't ballet. You step between those ropes, you gotta expect to take some punishment. Eddie's a cool customer, Cole, but he's gotta keep that fiery temper in check if he wants to win this one.
WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy Snuka has given the fans so many memories over the years, and it looks like he's out to make some new ones tonight.
You know, Cole, the one thing that gets to me a little bit, I'm a little confused about is A-Train. He's got all this hair all over his body, but none on his head.
Victoria might be a little crazy, but there's no doubt that this former women's champ is one of the most skilled divas in the WWE.
Oh, man, Cole, Bischoff, this guy might look like a jerk and act like one, but I'll tell you what, that kung fu punch ain't no joke. Without a doubt, Cole, and both these guys know that there's only room for one at the top. You got that right, Cole. Every WWE show is off the hook, but this one's going to be way off the hook. The word monster gets thrown around a lot around here, Cole, but Batista is the real deal.
John Cena's mouth gets him in trouble a lot, but the rest of his body is more than able to deal with any trouble that comes his way. Devon is another ECW alumnus, and him and his half-brother Bubba Ray redefined WWE Tag Team Wrestling. What an amazing display of athleticism that was. I think both superstars earned this crowd's respect tonight. Steiner says he only cares about his freaks and his peaks, but it looks like he's pretty interested in winning his matches, too. Whether you like Jericho or not, I've got to say that I'm not crazy about him. You got to admit, he's one of the top superstars in the company. Sometimes I think that Kane's goal in the WWE is to put every other superstar through the same hell that he experienced growing up. The dead man has beaten the best the WWE has to offer. Will Big Evil add another superstar to the list tonight?
These fans are already going nuts, and the action hasn't even started yet. You know, tonight is going to be off the charts. A lot of guys don't like Triple H all that much, but you're either blind or stupid if you don't respect him.
It certainly hasn't been an easy road for the challenger, but it's all going to be worth it tonight if he leaves with the title around his waist. Listen to that crowd. This is Michael Cole and Tazz at ringside, bringing you WWE action from Huntsville, Alabama.
Chavo going for that STF. That's a step over toe hold face lock, by the way, Cole, and it hurts like hell. A lot of people got a lot of unkind words to say about Miss McMahon, but I like my job, so I'm not going to repeat them.
The entire arena is buzzing with anticipation for tonight's title match. These fans know just how important this match is.
Booker T's a guy who obviously loves his job and loves to entertain the fans. It's great to see.
Eric Bischoff has had a lifelong passion for the martial arts, and he claims to be an 8th-degree black belt in karate.
Gotta tell you, Cole, I didn't see that one coming. I think we'll see a different result next time these guys meet.
Whenever you see her in the ring, Jazz is all business. A lot of people call her ruthless. You can't argue with results.
I can't remember the last time I heard a crowd this fired up, Cole. They know tonight's show is going to be great. That was a great move, no doubt. But if he can't follow up on it, it doesn't matter how many lucky shots he gets in. These fans booing The Rock ain't done half of what he's accomplished. They should know their role and shut their mouth. I think Latino Heat might be feeling a little froggy, Cole. It's only a matter of time before he hits that frog splash. Well, who the hell am I to argue with your years of experience, Cole? I mean, let me tell you, I think you're in for a surprise.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to sunny San Jose, California. You're not going to believe what we got for you tonight.
Charlie Haas is one half of the world's greatest tag team. Charlie Haas can get it done. Both these guys are on the top of their game, but only one of them is going to get their hand raised when it's all over.
He just utterly humiliated his opponent. I've never seen such a dominating superstar in the ring. No matter what sort of underhanded tricks he pulls, there's no doubt that Ric Flair's got a lot of loyal fans out there. Nice offensive maneuver, but does he have what it takes to follow up to stay on his opponent and wear him down?
Here it is, Cole, the figure 4. I can't count the number of guys that Nate has taken out with that. Some people always talk about RVD's educated feet, and it's true. His feet are smart, especially when he kicks your face off.
Michael Cole and Tazz here at ringside, welcoming you to another exciting evening of WWE action. Welcome to a sold-out show from the Great White North. Michael Cole and Tazz coming to you tonight from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Sold-out crowd tonight in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Michael Cole and Tazz here, and what a show we got for you tonight. WWE fans across the world have been waiting a long time for this title match, and so has this eager challenger. Lance Storm is a graduate of the infamous Hart family dungeon, so you know that he's not a superstar to be taken lightly.
I think the ref made some questionable calls, to say the least, in that match. I think we haven't heard the last of this one. The skill of the technique of these divas is really, impressive. I was just going to say the same thing, Cole. One of these guys is going to go all the way, mark my words. Nice spinning kick from Rico. I always say this ain't ballet, but who knows when this guy's involved. Even after all these years, the LOD, Legion of Doom, still a couple of scary cats. Jimmy Superfly Snuka, he's a real legend, straight up legend. I love the Superfly. Cena's got him up, and he just plants him with the FU. I think we could chalk this one up for Cena.
Matt Hardy's looking to spread some Mattitude to his fans and maybe make a couple of new MFers, Mattitude followers. The Iron Sheik is a truly legendary WWE Hall of Famer and a former WWE champion. The Undertaker has always been one of the WWE's darkest and most dangerous superstars. Tazz, I gotta wonder, if Mattitude is such a wonderful thing, then how come Matt Hardy has to cheat to win most of his matches? John Cena's verbal skills are second only to his in-ring abilities. His star is definitely on the rise. It's the city so nice they named it twice. Tonight, the WWE comes to you from the Big Apple, New York City. And Mr. McMahon with a stunner. He picked that one up from his rivalry with Stone Cold, and it might have won him the match.
Gold medals, championship belts, King of the Ring winner. Is there anything Angle hasn't done? Cole, the thing I love about these athletes is that it's unpredictable. So not really.
The referee has called for the bell, and one superstar climbs another rung on the WWE ladder.
Big overdrive from Randy Orton. I think we could chalk another win up for this young stud. I can never get over how quick Rey Mysterio moves in that ring. It's like he's not even human sometimes. I'll tell you something, Cole. I don't think these fans can wait another second. It's going to be a great show.
Lita is as talented as she is lovely, and she's certainly got this capacity crowd behind her.
Hey, this Miami crowd is all fired up, Cole. They can't wait for the show to start, and neither can I. Tell you what, Cole, I hope the ref's keeping an eye on the Sheik's loaded boot, especially with that big-ass hook on it.
A controversial win for the man with his arm raised in victory. I don't think this one's over by a long shot. Big Show's left a trail of battered and broken superstars in his wake, and he's always looking for his next victim. Jericho putting incredible pressure on that lower back with the walls of Jericho. Will he make him tap?
Someone should tell Volkov that the Berlin Wall came down, about 10,000 years ago or something?
This capacity crowd is ready for the WWE to bring down the house. Michael Cole with Tazz at ringside.
These guys are going to make Mr. McMahon a wad of cash, and the quickest way to the boss's heart is through his wallet.
Guerrero's a former Intercontinental, European, and Tag Team Champion, and it's not hard to see why.
A lot of people say The Rock sold out, and it's true. His last movie sold out in every theater in the country. Bischoff's a dangerous dude, Cole. Well, dangerous if you're a wrestling company and he's running you up. Pound for pound, Rey Mysterio is one of the toughest WWE superstars ever.
Good evening and welcome. Michael Cole and Tazz here at ringside for an unbelievable evening of WWE action.
Chris Benoit is one of the best this business has ever seen, Cole. He knows every hold and a counter for it. I've been waiting to see this match all night long, and I don't think these guys are going to disappoint. Man, what a kick by Stacy Keibler. Those legs are dangerous, and they're so hot looking. You could just imagine the tension in the ring, Cole. Well, you could if you actually got in the ring.
Tonight, the WWE comes to you from Detroit, Michigan, and you can hear the roar of this capacity crowd behind me.
They didn't exactly Queensberry rules, But then again, we ain't in Queensbury, wherever the hell that is.
There's no doubt that a victory over The Undertaker would be a huge feather in the cap of any superstar.
Big Show going for the showstopper. That's it, Cole. Stick a fork in him. He's toast. The dirtiest player in the game's going for the dirtiest leg lock in the game. The dreaded figure four. This ain't the most athletic match I've ever seen, but you'll notice I ain't complaining either. He calls that the House of Pain. I love the move, love the name. Haas can get it done.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tazz and Michael Cole here at ringside, welcoming you to Minneapolis, Minnesota.
These chicks could tear you apart and break you in half. Cole, I get the feeling it might be worth it.
This sold-out crowd is on its feet, and tonight they're going to see WWE action like they've never seen it before. I'm sure Trish plans on giving each and every one of her fans some stratisfaction tonight. There's very few superstars who can match Chris Benoit's conditioning, technique, and intensity. What a gore from the man-beast Rhino. There's got to be some internal injuries for sure after that one. One half of the Legion of Doom, Hawk is one of the most dominating WWE superstars in history. The first diva to wind up in her bra and panties does lose the match, but I bet she'll win over this capacity crowd.
Hey, I totally agree with you, Cole, on that one. Everybody knows that don't happen much. I can't wait for tonight's show. Hey, Cole, you know what? After this match, you should have Booker teach you that spinneroonie. That'd be some funny TV. They call Tajiri the Japanese buzzsaw, and believe me, he's kicked me. It's true. I'll tell you what, Cole, I think Christian is one of the most underrated superstars on the roster. Basically, here's the deal. The first one of these tomatoes to get stripped of their skivvies loses the matches. It's all good. Yeah, I noticed that too, Cole. I think we could see, repressed emotions boil over here.
Chavo Guerrero has obviously spent a lot of time learning how to lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory from his Uncle Eddie.
Seems like Roddy Piper has been a thorn on everyone's side since the very beginning around here.
Welcome to a sold-out Smackdown from San Antonio, Texas. Do we have an exciting show for you tonight? Look at the size of Animal. It's not hard to imagine how the Legion of Doom made their mark in the WWE.
I feel sorry for anybody who gets in the ring with Kane. They're just asking for a trip to the hospital.
Rob Van Dam is truly one of the greatest WWE superstars in the history of this company.
Victoria's a cute tomato, Cole, but there's something about a chick that's a little nuts. Kind of turns me on. Holy cow! Super powerbomb. Just look at the strength of Batista. Holy cow! Super powerbomb. Just look at the strength of Batista. What an incredible move. I can't believe it didn't break him in half with that. This guy's a real animal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another sold-out WWE event. I'm Michael Cole with Tazz at ringside. These fans are on their feet for some WWE action. You can hear the roar of this capacity crowd behind me.
You know why I love The Rock, Cole? Because he does whatever he has to do to get ahead.
Guerrero's got the lasso from El Paso locked in. Can he get to the ropes, or is this one over?
That's it? It's over? I think the fans wanted to see it go a little bit longer, and so did I. What? Are you going to actually get in the ring instead of just jabbering away on your headset, Cole? The hardest part about wrestling RVD is just getting your hands on him. He's like a cat in that ring.
Both divas are demonstrating some excellent offensive and defensive moves. This is still anyone's match. I can't remember the last time I've seen a match like that one. I'm sure these guys will meet again soon. You know, Tazz, I gotta say, from the looks of things, this could be a very short match, much like yourself.
Hotlanda's on fire tonight, Cole, and I'm just as pumped up as this sellout crowd. Speak for yourself, Cole. I love it when these, guys just pound the hell out of each other. It's great. A lot of people think these divas are just pretty faces, but I'm telling you what, they're tough as nails, too.
Angle's just waiting for his opponent to drop his guard for an instant so he can lock in that ankle lock.
Oh, my God, Cole, look at that Stacy's legs. Almost makes me forget I got to sit next to you for a living. Taker's got him all the way up for that last ride. What comes up must come down.
What a brainbuster DDT by Chavo Guerrero. If he can follow it up with a pin, this one could be over.
Tell you what, that was a great match. I can't wait to see these guys mix it up again real soon. I've taken Angle's Angle Slam, and let me tell you, if he hits that tonight, this match is over.
Shawn Michaels is certainly a man of faith, and he's got the faith of every fan in this arena tonight. A Mile High City, Denver, Colorado, home to the WWE tonight, and what a show we got for you. A big WWE welcome to all our fans. I'm Michael Cole with Tazz at ringside.
I've been in the ring with Taker, and let me tell you, I'm glad I don't got to do that again.
Trish Stratus has proven time and time again that she's got what it takes to make it in the WWE. Roddy Piper style gets on a lot of people's nerves, but his career speaks for itself. The first Grand Slam champion in WWE history, Shawn Michaels has seen and done it all. Have you ever seen such an incredible match? I'm amazed either of these superstars is still standing. You can bet that Christian's keeping a sharp eye out for any opportunity to bend the rules to his advantage.
Drop the dime! Cole! Mysterio's calling home! 619! I like this kid Cena, Cole. He's cocky, confident, and he's got the skills to back it up. After a match that good, I bet cash money that we're going to see a rematch.
I'm on the edge of my seat after that match. I can't wait to see those two lock horns again soon. What a victory! This feud isn't over by a long shot, but he's definitely taken the advantage. The only way to win this match is to literally strip your opponent down to her bra and panties.
You don't cherish and realize how important it is to be in that ring until you leave it. I know exactly what you mean, Cole. This one's going to be maybe match of the year written all over it.
Triple H has earned a reputation for being almost invincible. Will that all come to an end tonight? Kane with a brutal chokeslam. Everything this monster does is scary. A-Train with the derailer. Over 300 pounds of force behind it. That's got to be it. Mr. McMahon has always been a very hands-on owner, and once he gets his hands on you, you'll wish he hadn't. Not only is Trish Stratus one of our loveliest divas, she's a great in-ring competitor as well. These superstars should consider themselves lucky if they can walk away from this match afterwards.
If you could find a way to bottle this match, you'd outsell Viagra 10 times over. No doubt about it, Cole. These divas can straight up go, and they're putting on a hell of a match.
I don't think it's possible to watch Rey Mysterio in action and still be in your seat by the end of the match.
No doubt, Cole, this one's going to be a rocket buster, and I could say that because I trademarked it.
Nikolai Volkov is one of the most dangerous men to ever set foot in a WWE ring.
Deep in the heart of Flair Country, Cole, this crowd is fired up, and so am I. I got to tell you, Cole, it's a lot easier spending 2 hours listening to you when I'm seeing a match like this. He's got the walls of Jericho locked in, Cole. He's got no chance but to tap out now.
Listen to that crowd. Michael Cole and Tazz at ringside, and wait until you hear what we got for you tonight.
I'm going to replace you with Doink the Clown, Cole. At least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match. If he can follow up on that and wear him down, he'll have him right where he wants him.
Kurt Angle's going to go down in the record books as one of the greatest WWE superstars ever. Eric Bischoff's just punishing him with those guillotine strikes. This could be the match right here. A huge power bomb from Sable. If she goes for the pin, this one's got to be over. Chris Benoit with a diving headbutt from the top turnbuckle. Did you see how far he flew? Edge has this crowd on its feet. He never gives less than 110%. There's no doubt that Triple H always knows exactly how to play the game. I know these divas have got to have you a little distracted, Taz, but try to keep your mind on the match.
Well, I'll tell you what, can't say I'm down with the outcome, but that's your winner right there.
I don't think the WWE has ever seen a superstar quite like Rob Van Dam. Those superstars left it all in the ring, and these fans are on their feet. What a match!
Say it with me, Cole. Super, super, super fly. You know, like the song. Cole, I'd love to see you in a match with these chicks. I'd love to see you get your ass kicked.
I don't think there's ever been a time when there are so many talented female wrestlers in the WWE.
Projecting that kind of confidence can really take the wind out of your opponent's sails. This crowd's all fired up, Cole. They can't wait for the show to start, and neither can I. I'm glad I ain't the ref in this one. I don't think I could bring myself to break up the holds. It's the most electrifying move in sports and entertainment, the people's elbow. Wow, he calls that one a train wreck. And it ain't hard to see why.
What a chop from Superfly Jimmy Snuka. He might have just KO'd him right there. Whether or not you're an Angle fan, you've got to give him all the respect in the world for his accomplishments.
Well, Cole, these guys can't stand each other. This one's going to get real ugly real quick.
These divas aren't shy about showing some skin, but neither one of them wants to lose this match either.
Animal's got a great name. It fits him, because that's what Animal is in the ring, an animal.
A former women's champ, Sable is no stranger to getting her way in the WWE. What red-blooded American male can find anything to dislike about a bra and panty match? Stacy Keibler is without a doubt one of the most beautiful divas in the WWE.
Whoa, Victoria's Widow Peak is a hell of a move, no doubt about it.
Beautifully executed move there by Animal. If he goes for the pin, that could be all she wrote. An enormous chokeslam from The Undertaker. I've got to believe this one's over.
Oh, man, Latino Heat's got him in the lasso from El Paso. He's got a tap. You know, Cole, I think a bra and panties match would be the perfect way for you to make your in-ring debut.
The pride in the hearts of these two great competitors has got to be all that's keeping them going. Good evening and welcome to WWE Smackdown, coming to you tonight from Atlanta, Georgia.
I hope these silly little cameramen are keeping their distance from these guys.
And now the wily veteran, Ric Flair, going for the figure four leg lock, and this one could be over. Chris Benoit's crossface is one of the most devastating submission moves in WWE. We're just moments away from WWE action. I'm Michael Cole here with Tazz at ringside.
I don't know what key it's in, but there's some sweet chin music from HBK. Kane's got his hand wrapped all the way around his throat. Chokeslam. If Triple H manages to hit the pedigree, forget about it. It's done.
He lies, he cheats, he steals, and Eddie Guerrero's fans love him for it.
A buzzsaw kick from the Japanese buzzsaw himself. Good night, baby. It's like we used to say back in the day. Rules are like bones, made to be broken.
There's no doubt that Booker T is one of the best-loved WWE superstars of all time. Look at the strength of Kane. A huge power bomb in the pin. That's got to be it.
I'm sure they do, Cole, but that ain't going to keep them from doing whatever they got to do to win.
I think The Undertaker's looking to take his opponent for a ride. A last ride. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown, coming in tonight from Charlotte, North Carolina.
I know. I hope these guys have some good health insurance because they're going to need it. I think Guerrero's feeling froggy, Cole. Frog splash, cover. He got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tazz and Michael Cole here at ringside, and we have a great show for you tonight.
I'll tell you what, Cole, I'm predicting that RVD's going to smoke this guy here tonight. That's because you're a chicken, Cole. Me, I'd love to be in the ring with these guys. I think a lot of the Big Keisha's opponents get distracted by that huge ass. It's been a long time since the WWE's come to Portland, and it's great to be back.
5-star frog splash from Rob Van Dam. This one's over.
Absolutely, Cole. After tonight, Houston's never going to know what hit it.
His crowd sold out in St. Louis tonight. I'm Michael Cole with Tazz at ringside.
What a slap by Sable. Remind me to watch what I say around her, Cole.
The innovative offense of Rob Van Dam always keeps his opponents off balance. Night after night, these WWE superstars continue to amaze their fans.
I'll tell you, Cole, these fans are pumped up, and I'm having a hard time staying in my seat. Wow, what a super kick by Benjamin. That'll rattle your fillings.
If Rhino can get his opponent in position, the Man-Beast will teach him to fear the gore.
I gotta admit, that was a hell of a match. Listen to the crowd. They're going nuts. They loved it.
Matt Hardy is a true student of the game, and his studies have paid off time and time again.
What a punch by the boss, Mr. McMahon. I think he just knocked him out, Cole.
Oh, man, she's got absolutely no respect for her opponent. Both of these superstars have been climbing the ranks and leaving a trail of bodies in their wake.
I don't think this is about winning or losing anymore, Cole. I think this has become personal.
That was a decisive victory for a superstar who has a tremendous future ahead of him. This dominating superstar telling her opponent exactly what she thinks of her.
Anyone who thinks this business is a piece of cake should get in the ring with these guys. When I see a match like this, I am so proud to be part of this company. When Big Show is focused on winning a match, he's pretty much unstoppable. Man, you couldn't have fit another fan in here with a crowbar. Tonight's going to be wild. Oh, man, what a slap by Torrie Wilson. That was almost a KO.
Come on, ref, ring the damn bell. You can't let him get away with that.
Oh, man. Well, I've said it before. This ain't ballet. Yeah, this is one of those matches that I would kill to be a part of back in the day.
These superstars are completely oblivious to everything except their match. Watching these guys reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table. These fans certainly seem to feel that The Rock had a change of heart after going to Hollywood. What a cowardly attack. I hope the general manager's not watching this.
No one gets as high as RVD and his 5-star frog splash. Oh, this one's going to get interesting real quick.
It wasn't pretty, and it wasn't fancy, but that was one hell of a match.
Sweet chin music. He ain't going to feel like dancing for a while after that one. I love Matt Hardy's attitude. I mean, come on, he's the sensei of attitude.
Let me ask you, Tazz, when you see a matchup like this, do you wish you were still an active wrestler? At 7 feet, 500 pounds, Big Show's the largest athlete in the world. Wow, what a buzzsaw kick from Tajiri. I don't think he's getting up from that one anytime soon. Shawn Michaels playing some sweet chin music for this capacity crowd.
Absolutely, Cole. After tonight, these fans are never going to know what hit them. They speak French over here, right, Cole? Rather, parlez-vous français, right?
This crowd is on its feet for the always electrifying People's Elbow.
Whenever you let your opponent take a breather, it makes him that much tougher to beat.
There's the RKO from Randy Orton. He nearly broke his damn neck.
Everything hurts a lot more when you're fighting on concrete and steel.
Chris Jericho's arrogance is matched only by his incredible in-ring skill.
Nice one. Well, I always thought there was too many rules in this business anyway.
Matt Hardy with the twist of fate. What incredible execution. I don't know if our fans at home know this, but these guys don't get along that well backstage.
Yeah, it's always great to be back in Philly, Cole. I've got some history here, I can't hardly hear nothing, Cole. This crowd is fired up, and so am I. Wolverines are going to fly, Cole. Benoit's going for that big headbutt. Well, the better man definitely won. I hope he lays the beat down on him some more.
And Triple H scores with the pedigree. This one should be over.
Hey, Cole, you can't ever say that. Anything can happen in WWE. Let's make a deal, Cole. I won't tell your wife about this match if you don't tell mine.
Oh, now would you look at that? What an underhanded move. Love him or hate him, The Rock is still one of the most electrifying men in sports entertainment. Taz, do you want to venture any guesses about what we're going to see from these superstars tonight? A devastating spin-out powerbomb from John Cena. What a move.
That's a tough break losing that match, but he obviously didn't have what it takes. Hey, Cole, this match is so good, it's even worth having to sit next to you and watch it. I hope we get to see some submission moves. I love watching a guy tap out.
Each of these superstars is just a quick 3 count away from victory or defeat. He calls that ring his yard, and The Undertaker's the big dog that runs it.
Wow, that's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life, Cole.
And Shelton Benjamin scores with a huge super kick. Could this be the match?
Oh, man, Christian just landed a huge DDT. That could be it.
What a roundhouse kick from the always flamboyant Rico. Is he going for the cover?
Cole, I'd love to know how you come up with this stuff. Of course, it ain't from getting in the ring. Pedigree, the ref could count to 100. He ain't getting up from that.
Rey Mysterio's got fans from Mexico to Japan and everywhere in between. I think the fans are really enjoying watching these divas up close and personal. Mysterio coming off that top rope with a West Coast pop. Will it be enough? I swear I think Mr. McMahon looks bigger every time I see him get in the ring to wrestle.
There it is, Cole. Trish Stratus with Stratusfaction.
Just as a quick aside, if my wife's watching this match, turn the channel, honey.
The only thing worse than getting beat is getting beat by someone making fun of you. Man, I'm telling you, Van Dam just smoked him with that 5-star. Look out, Cole. Devon's going to testify with the saving grace.
Big Show with the showstopper. Did you see the elevation he got on that? Hey, Taz, you've been an in-ring competitor. What goes through your mind in a time like this? Mysterio off the ropes. Will he connect with the 619?
Oh, man, Cole, I'm so pumped up for tonight's show. I can't wait.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other. I don't think either one of these guys has even considered that he might not win this match.
These fans love Stone Cold, and who could blame him? He's one of the best. These superstars are legit tough guys, no doubt about it.
Wow, a huge neck breaker from Devon Dudley. This match should be over. Taz, you ever get the feeling that George the Animal Steel and A-Train might be related somehow?
The only thing worse than getting beat is getting beat by a guy who's making fun of you. Ain't no way he's getting away from this. Goozle chokeslam. This sellout crowd can't wait for the show to start, and let me tell you, Cole, neither can I. It's like they say, Cole, anything can happen in the WWE. Bookend! The Booker Man just pulled that one out of nowhere.
Did you hear that? Michaels connects solidly with sweet chin music.
The thing I love about a bra and panties match is that we're all winners at the end.
This match is really, I lost my train of thought there. This rookie, Sean O'Hare, has really made an impact in the WWE. And Booker T scores big with a scissors kick. This one could be over. Remember, pinfalls and submissions don't count in a bra and panty match. Eddie Guerrero lies, cheats, and steals. It's a family tradition.
I got to tell you, Sizzle Chest, sometimes this is the greatest job in the world. Whenever you let your opponent take a breather, it makes her that much tougher to beat. I'll tell you, Cole, this is what the WWE is all about.
Roddy Piper's got that sleeper hold locked in nice and tight. Could this be the match? You want to run back to the locker room? Looks like you could use a cold shower or a tissue.
Man, what's not to love about a bra and panties match? It gives you a real rise.
There's nothing like a bra and panty match to get the crowd's undivided attention. I can't believe what we're seeing here. He's not even in this match. What a cowardly attack. I hope the general manager's watching this.
He's got this match and this crowd in the palm of his hands. It's the greatest city in the world, Cole, and it's good to be back home.
Oh, man, he's got absolutely no respect for his opponent. These superstars have proven that they're willing and able to go the distance. And with the referee's back turned, she starts laying in the cheap shots.
And there it is, Cole, the execution. He ain't getting up from that. There ain't even a match anymore, Cole. This is a fight, plain and simple.
Made it to his corner and got the tag. He can now take a much-needed breather. I can't believe what we're seeing here. She's not even in this match. I have no idea how the referee is maintaining his composure in this match. Both of these guys are so unpredictable. What's going to happen next? Neither one of these divas wants to wind up in her bra and panties in the middle of the ring. They made the tag, and the momentum is definitely on their side now. This dominating superstar telling his opponent exactly what he thinks of him.
Oh, man, Cole, I am so pumped up for tonight's show, I can't wait.
I could watch Rey Mysterio's matches for hours and hours and never get bored. Guerrero with a frog splash from the top turnbuckle. He hooks the leg. Christian with the unprettier. He might have knocked him out cold with that one.
Hey, I got top billing tonight. I like it like that, Cole. Keep it up.
Flair locks in the figure four. If he can't get to the ropes, he's going to have to tap out. The tag is made. We're seeing some excellent strategy from this team. The action out here is insane. Someone's really going to get hurt. The largest athlete in the world with the final cut, that's got to be it. And Benoit with a crossface. If he can keep him away from the ropes, this one's over. Bubba Ray Dudley lands a huge Bubba Bomb. That's got to be it. Some excellent offense here from a great WWE superstar. Did you just see that? She's not even supposed to be involved in this match. We've seen this before. Execution, what an incredible move.
Here comes the West Coast Pop. Mysterio's got the legs hooked.
Van Dam's going up for the 5-star frog splash.
Can you blame him, Cole? I don't think I've ever been this excited for a match. Look at that shot, Cole. Piper can still throw those soup bones.
The Rabid Wolverine is one of the most dangerous men in the WWE.
The only thing scarier than the dead man is that tombstone pile driver. Hey, we're bigger than Elvis tonight, Cole. This crowd can't wait. Here comes, Cole, the final cut, courtesy of the Big Show.
Batista with the falling powerbomb pin. This could be it right here. What is it about Kane that makes him so ruthless, so aggressive in the ring? That's exactly what he's got to do if he wants to win this match. A huge German suplex from Charlie Haas. Can he get 3?
Sensei of Magnitude up in the house, Cole. Twist of fate.
This capacity crowd can't wait to see these superstars get it on. He's certainly showing a great deal of confidence. Do you think that these superstars' different styles gives one of them an advantage?
Look out, Cole. Hawk's setting him up for that next finishing move.
We'll be staying with this match to the end with no commercial interruptions.
Kane's got him up. Wham! Powerbomb into the pin.
Did you just see that? He's not even supposed to be involved in this match. And with the referee's back turn, he starts laying in the cheap shots.
Cole, how does it feel for you to know that these chicks could kick your ass? Now, that's all just head games, Cole. They're trying to psych each other out.
These superstars have proven themselves time and time again. I tell you, Taz, these divas make it hard for me to keep my mind on a match.
You got to kick your survival instincts into gear right here. That move's a difference maker. No doubt about it. And these guys are really hammering each other. How long do you think this could last?
Big thumbs up to the referee. He's done a hell of a job controlling this match.
Gore! Man, Rhino with that gore! As long as they got something left in the tank, they'll keep on fighting. Man, I'm telling you, these guys are going to feel sore tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait for the action to begin. Just look at these fans.
This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth tonight. And there's the Widow's Peak from Victoria. What an impact. Besides the win, what's on the line for these superstars in this match? I'm Michael Cole. He's Taz. We welcome you to Portland, Oregon. You know, Taz, we're not going to see anyone back down from tonight's challenge. Taz, I think we're seeing the future of the WWE in the ring tonight.
Check it out. Cole Angle's got him. Got him in the ankle lock. Uh-oh. Kurt's going Olympic now. Angle slam. Yeah, these guys are moving fast. I'm having a hard time keeping up with them.
Oh, my God. Booker T planting him with that bookend. This could be it. Kane's always been a monster, but I think he's scarier than hell lately. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
No doubt, Cole, this is going to be one hell of a match. Execution. Good night, Irene. This one's done.
These divas are showing some terrific intensity in the ring here tonight. You know, Taz, deep down, these superstars have a lot of respect for each other. We're seeing some amazing skills on display from these divas tonight. I can't believe he just did that. That's so dirty.
Ha ha! That one hurt no matter what you try to do. No doubt, Cole, tonight's show is completely off the hook.
Oh, my God. You can't just go ahead and do that.
Oh, man, lion salt and a pin. He's got him.
This match is an incredible display of athletic ability. What an incredible match we've seen from these divas so far. I don't think I've ever seen a crowd so excited for a match.
Without a doubt, Cole, it's going to be off the charts. Man, it's getting hot in here. Or is that just them?
An angle with the ankle lock. He could snap the ankle in half.
Holy migraine, Cole. It's the eye of the hurricane.
I got to tell you, Taz, I don't think that the outcome of this match is in doubt. God bless America, land of the free and home of the divas.
I got to tell you, Cole, I got no idea how this one's going to end.
These two superstars are just seconds away from locking up. He's really displaying some incredible offense in this matchup. Booker's arsenal of kicks are as flashy as they are deadly.
Crossface! Benoit's got it locked in! Crossface! That was a great move, but he's got to follow up now. The only thing hotter than a tomato is a tomato that can fight.
Can you believe that women who look that good can actually wrestle that well? Oh no, why is she getting involved in this? It's not her fight. There aren't many superstars who can make that move look so good.
Man, that Bubba Cutter will take your head clean off your shoulders.
Oh no, why is he getting involved in this? It's not his fight. Jericho with the lion salt. He's hooked the leg.
That ref's got a tough job keeping these guys on the up and up.
What incredible athleticism we're seeing from these women here tonight. If one of these superstars hits their finishing move, it's over. There's no stopping him if he can capitalize on that one.
This one has turned into a fight, pure and simple.
An incredible finish to an incredible match.
Once the match leaves the ring, anything can happen.
Can you believe how calm and confident these superstars look?
There it is, Twist of Fate for Matt Hardy, version 1. Whoa! That one just came out of nowhere.
Taz, you get the feeling that we're looking at a champion in the making?
She's wasted time here, Cole. She should be following it up.
There's the angle slam. What a devastating move. Hey, you got to figure Mr. McMahon's keeping a close eye on this matchup. The Undertaker's about to take him for the last ride. Stacy just slapped the taste out of her mouth. What a shot. These superstars are certainly giving it their all tonight. These guys are taking an incredible amount of punishment. A chick kick from Trish Stratus. What a move. Triple H with the pedigree. Is it enough to get the 3 count? Hey, Taz, I've got to say I've been looking forward to this match all night.
Man, how much longer can they keep this up? Now there's a guy who'll do whatever it takes to win. I dig it.
Another great move from this amazing superstar. Undertaker has him by the throat. Choke slam. It looks like he's going to take every advantage he can in this matchup. We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not over yet.
Cole, let me tell you, you got no clue how much that just hurt him. Ha ha ha. He's just rubbing it in now.
This sellout crowd can't get enough of these guys.
It's pedigree time, Cole. Pedigree time. A move like that'll make you wonder why you're in this business.
Edge with the execution. Will it be enough?
I can't remember the last time I seen a crowd this fired up. I think they just felt that one in the nosebleed section. I know what that feels like, and it don't feel good.
She's certainly showing a great deal of confidence. You're looking at some of the greatest female athletes in the world. That was a huge victory, and a well-earned one at that.
Hey, I got top billing tonight. I like that, Cole. Keep it up. Man, Cole, can you believe this match so far? Holy! Where's he come up with that stuff? Booker's coming off the ropes. Scissors kick.
Wow, I can't believe he just did that. There's the tag, and now the fresh partner's in the ring. Look at that. She's got no business in this match. Let me tell you, I don't envy the referee tonight. The referee's going to have his hands full with these guys.
These guys are on fire tonight.
Oh my God, he's really taking it to him. If he can keep this up, this match is his. Taz, you're drooling all over the announce table. Well, they're between the ropes and the bell's about to ring. These divas are as tough as they are beautiful.
Oh, these athletes are putting on a clinic in there.
Come on, ref, this is supposed to be a fair fight.
She's just rubbing it in now.
Makes the tag, and now the opponent's in trouble. The referee saw the tag, and now they're both in the ring.
Hey, Cole, that move would have broke you in half. He's wasted time here, Cole. He should be following up.
I got a bad feeling about this match, Taz. What an incredible match we've seen so far. Did you see that? What a desperation maneuver.
He does that better than anyone in the business.
Come on, ref, this is supposed to be a fair fight.
Tell you what, he just got his bell rung on that one.
I'm glad I never had to see you wrestle one of these matches.
These guys sure ain't taking it easy on each other.
How much longer can these superstars keep this up? Can you feel the electricity in the air, Taz? I could feel the impact of that one from here.
That just took about 6 months off that guy's career.
A great move, expertly applied. Look at that, he's got no business in this match. Victory means everything to these two competitors.
Whoa, stunner, that came out of nowhere. Whoa, that'll leave a mark.
I can't believe what we're seeing here tonight. He could be getting a little overconfident here. That might have just turned the tide of this match. She could be getting a little overconfident here. An incredible move. Can he follow it up? Here it is. Twist of fate. This could be the match. This is just absolute chaos.
Man, I paid money for her to do that to me. Yeah, there ain't no quitting either of these guys. Oh, his grandkid's gonna feel that.
Hey, Taz, what's your prediction for this match?
Yep, too late to back out now. I'm telling you, Cole, I don't want this match to end.
Did you see that? What a move. How much can these superstars have left? A perfectly executed move.
I don't think he knows where he is anymore, Cole.
Did you see the look that he just gave him?
Oh, this is completely off the hook. He's just punishing him now, Cole.
He put a lot of power behind that move. My God, did you just see that?
Oh, man, Cole, did you see that?
He's building some momentum now. Another devastating move. This match is really starting to heat up. Look at him going to work on his opponent.
Here it comes. Rock bottom. Man, he's really laying into him.
Rock bottom, rock bottom. What a phenomenal move. That one knocked him for a loop. Look out, the tag's been made. That was an amazing move. This is just brutal.
He's going to feel that one tomorrow.
Where are these guys going to wind up?
Wow, nice move. Whoa, what a move. Oh, that'll rattle your teeth.
What incredible impact. He got all that one.
Good night, Irene.
He's on fire tonight.
Look out, stunner. Look out, stunner.
What a shot. What a match.